Not many of you know, but Sight and bruggencate has a secret lover. If you don't, you're in good company. That company includes the whole world. You'd think Sight and bruggencate's secret lover would be excluded, but you'll be surprised to find, just as I was, that Sight and bruggencate's secret lover was me. It all started by accident. I was doing my shopping the other day, and when I was done, I left the shop with 15 plastic bags bursting with God's products. I am not small-framed, and I am not that agile either. I was carrying a week's food supply in my hands and a jug of water on my head. At this point I might add that, unlike in other episodes, I am not a man, but a fat, ugly woman. The sight of a good-looking man gave me hope. They say real gentlemen help lady carry her bags, and even open doors for her. I was rather disappointed when a good-looking gentleman pushed me aside and sat on the only empty seat on the train. As a result of the push, I dropped the bags on the floor, and the gentleman didn't look happy when he stepped on the tomato. I picked my shopping up, minus the tomato. "What?" he said when he caught my gaze. I looked the other way, but it was too late. When I got off the train, he was behind me. I thought he was trying to be helpful, and indeed he was. "I know you think you want me to give you a hand with the shopping, but you and I know better," he said. I was happy for him to help me open the door, but he shook his head. "That's not what you want either." This is perhaps a good place to warn the reader that Sight and bruggencate's grasp of reality is somewhat more complex than ours. If you want a short version, we are metaphors. That allows me, by way of an example, to be a fat, ugly woman. I took the key out with my teeth and unlocked the door. My husband, an uncle, was already in bed. The gentleman followed me into the house. I don't remember inviting him in, but some men are very assertive. To his credit, he didn't push past me this time. I put the shopping away and went to bed. The good-looking gentleman followed me. I still wasn't sure what he wanted, and I shared my doubts with him and my uncle or husband, who, by the way, I love dearly. The good-looking gentleman took his coat off, exposing a t-shirt which said, "You know you want it, baby." I decided to ignore him and proceeded to make love with my husband or uncle. While we were busy, the young gentleman kept giving my husband advice as to how to make me happy. They say that when you make love to your uncle or husband, you think about the man or country you really love. I'm sure in most cases they are one and the same, but in this case I couldn't stop thinking about the young gentleman. I suppose if you eat a steak and the cow is staring at you, you tend to think about the live cow rather than the dead one. To make a long story short, my husband or uncle achieved his goal, thanks the young gentleman for his advice, and fell asleep. I was going to ask the good-looking gentleman if there was anything else I could do to help him with, but he said, "I was going to ask you this very same question." For a moment I thought he was going to put the kettle on. I said he did more than enough, and maybe it was time for him to go. "Isn't there someone special missing you?" "He's here with me. Would you like to talk to him?" I thought it wasn't a good time for that, and put my hand on the door handle. "I just want to say that it's been a long time since I had such good sex," he said. I was happy for him. "Now, if you want me to go, which I assume you do, could you please confirm that Sight and bruggencate is the best lover you've ever had? I need it in writing." I did what I had to do, and thanked God when he left. I didn't expect an answer. Indeed, I expected God to leave once I did. But God said, "If Sight and bruggencate just had sex with you, then I am no metaphor."